My new stepmother insists I call her mom at my own mother's funeral. Now, my dad is disowning me. My dad started dating my new stepmom while my mom had just started chemo. She had stage 4 brain cancer and was too sick to stand up for herself, but he brought this woman around anyway, introduced her like it was normal, like my mom wasn't dying in a bed 10 miles away. 3 months later, my mom died in the hospital, and today is her funeral. Before the service started, my stepmother cornered me near the guest book. She put her hand on my arm like we were close. We're not. I know this is hard, she said, but I think today would be a good day to start calling me mom. It's perfect timing. I felt my stomach turn. This woman who rolled her eyes when my mom's name came up, who told my dad that hospice visits were draining him, who wore white to the funeral. I didn't respond. I just looked at her until her smile faded. Then her voice dropped. I'd think very carefully about how you treat me today. Your father listens to me now, not you. 10 minutes before the service, my dad pulled me aside. He wouldn't look me in the eye. I think it's best if you don't give the eulogy, he said. My heart dropped. My mom had asked me to speak. She made me promise to give the eulogy at her funeral. When I asked why, he sighed like I was being difficult. Your mom, thinks you're too emotional right now. She's worried you might say something you'll regret, and I agree with her. I wanted to scream, but I didn't. I told myself to stay calm. This was my mom's funeral. I wouldn't make a scene. I walked into the reception hall to clear my head. That's when I saw the photo boards. My aunt had spent weeks putting the photo boards together. Pictures of my mom growing up, her graduation photos, her holding me as a baby. But something was wrong. Half of the photos were gone. In their place were photos of my dad and stepmother, their vacation, their photo shoot pictures from JCPenney, a selfie of her and my dad from 2 months ago. I felt sick. I found my aunt in the corner. Her arms were crossed, undeniably furious. Your stepmom made me change the photos this morning, she whispered. She said it wasn't fair that she wasn't represented. I walked straight to my stepmother. I kept my voice low. You took down photos of my mom at her own funeral? She didn't even look at me, just stared at her new manicure. This is about family, she said. I'm family now. I was fuming. I walked away before I did something I'd regret. The service started. I sat in the front row, fists clenched, waiting for the pastor to speak. But then my stepmother stood up and walked to the podium. No one told me she was speaking. She looked out at the room with this sad, rehearsed expression. This has been such a hard season for our family, she began. She talked for 5 minutes. She mentioned my mom's name once. The rest was about herself, how she's been holding the family together, how she's stepped into a difficult role, how she hopes everyone will welcome her as a mother figure moving forward. Then she looked directly at me. I know it's not easy, but I'm here to stay. My aunt leaned over and whispered, "What the hell is happening?" I didn't answer. My hands were shaking. She just used my mother's funeral to audition as her replacement, and no one was stopping her. That's when I decided I was done staying quiet. After she finished, the room was silent. I stood up. My dad grabbed my arm, but I pulled away. I walked to the podium and looked out at the room. I need to say something, I said. My mom asked me to speak today, and she always told me to tell the truth, so that's what I'm going to do. I talked about my mom first, who she really was, how hard she fought, how she never complained, not once. Then my voice hardened. My mom heard this woman say she wished she would just die already. I pointed at my stepmother. Her jaw dropped. My mom was in hospice when this woman started redecorating her bedroom, picking out new furniture while my mom was picking out her casket. She told my dad that visiting my mom was draining him, convinced him to stay home. My mom died without him there because she said it wasn't worth the drive. People were crying. My stepmother stood up like she was going to say something, but my aunt pulled her back down. Since my mom can't defend herself anymore, I will do it for her. The room was frozen. My stepmother stormed toward me and slapped me across the face. Before I could react, my aunt stepped in front of me and slapped her back so hard she fell onto the floor. My dad grabbed my arm. "You're dead to me."